with of Destiny 2 out for quite some time, but I figured I'd start a little gameplay series and all that with with on how much of additions to this game has already been added to. It's insane. I've been a fan of this game ever since Destiny 1 vanilla, so I've been through its ups and I've been through its downs. But to kind of go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and start with excuse me, and go here, and we're gonna make go ahead and make a whole new Guardian. What will I probably start off with? I might do another Hunter, just for the simple fact that the first Hunter that I have, it's not really mine, so I really couldn't change him. I really couldn't change too much on him, or I couldn't really change anything at all on him. So we're gonna go over here, and then click on this bad boy here. There we go, that's better to start off with. Or do I want to do Awoken? Nah, we'll do Human. All right, so we're almost done, but oh man, I think no, definitely not. No, not those either. Probably just gonna go with these. Probably go with black. Is that it? Yep. We done with this. Character level boost. Nah, I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna literally start them off from base. So yeah, we're gonna start them off with the base. Not gonna do that. And if y'all guys never played this,
Ikora, if you tell me this is a Pratum joke,
it has a unique taste. You gotta have a unique taste for it.
Is the easiest thing I'll do all.
Zavala,
So
this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
since
Someone or something has sabotaged the sky.
this game has been out
And girls have been
for
spotty for the last few hours.
what,
Ever since
probably
Real
2 years
Balls got
now, or almost a full-blown year, or literally over a year.
What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
And our lovely tower has just been destroyed. The tower that has been through so much. Been through so much in Destiny 1. And it is now gone. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Now, if I do yawn a lot, I will say this, I am truly sorry. I'm literally just now waking up and making this video. So I do apologize.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Ooh. Excuse me, again. Alright, guys. Welcome
Let's get moving. We need
to the
find some
tower,
power.
guys.
Doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city.
Kate.
Hey, you two. Give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Alright, guys. Well, we're here at the tower, and of course you see it is all destroyed and everything else under the sun, so there's my good friend old Shaxy Poo. My good old Shax. We're gonna go ahead picked up these weapons and kind of brighten up the inventory that we got. yeah, guys. Down towards the bottom of the screen where it's saying the Destiny servers are a little wonky or just trying to contact them, it constantly does that. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, guys.
Look at the size of that thing. Must be
If
their
I
command
were
ship.
to say, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how, on how good, Destiny 2 is, now, if you have been a Destiny fan since Destiny 1, I would give it a 10, just because that they have came back. They revamped a lot of stuff, especially due to these past seasons. They have definitely been, listening. They've been listening to what, the community wants.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal with Red
'Cause,
Legion. Cora, what do you got?
just this past,
And rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today.
just this past season that had dropped,
They're attacking the
they
Traveler.
have went,
Traveler waits. We protect
Bungie has
at any
became
cost.
solo with the project. So right now they've been kind of, moving on. They've been writing pretty much solo on. They've been pretty much moving solo from here on out. So Activision and all of them, they're not gonna be with them in the on the Destiny train ride anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go on, especially with the fact that they're writing that they're going to be writing solo now. So it's going to be interesting. But they have been making a bunch of improvements.
Don't let them pass the gate. That shuttles are back there.
But yeah, so they've been listening to the community. They've been giving us pretty much what we've been wanting for, the past couple of seasons. They've been giving us pretty much the content that we've been wanting since day one. But if y'all guys want to jump on the Destiny train,
We hold here. The command
I
ship
would
is
say
close to
that now would be the best time to do it, especially with
Stay inside my shield.
they've been I would say now would be the best time to kind of, you know, jump on that train, jump on the bandwagon for that. So,
Show them what Guardians are made of.
so yeah, I'm not sure how much Destiny 2 is running right about now. I'm pretty sure it has gone down, especially within price
The last of the shuttles is away.
recently. So it's definitely, it's not too long. It's not.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora.
It's
Find
not.
us.
We're on it, Commander.
It's not too late, I'm guessing, to try and jump on the D2 bandwagon. But the only problem is, I think the only thing that you guys would probably not be able to do is probably the is doing the annual pass. Is basically be doing stuff with the annual pass and what that had to offer. What the annual pass had to offer was they're offering 3 new seasons. 3 new seasons with a numerous amount of content within it. Yes, I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only thing that if you went and bought the game now, that's probably the only thing that you won't be getting into right off the bat. But the annual pass, I think, is not that expensive. I think I paid like maybe. But then again, I bought the annual pass with the game, so I honestly couldn't tell you how much the annual pass is.
Someone told me you need a ride.
So that I would have to look it up. But from what I've heard and understood, that the annual pass is not extremely all too much.
Solid. Picked up that Guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there!
Now the only thing that I will say that they have not given us yet is the point to where our Guardian can talk.
Come on, big guy. Do something.
Amanda Holiday is by far one of the probably one of the absolute most best pilots in this game that I've ever seen. Just from that scene right there, I have given all props to Amanda Holiday and given her the Best Pilot Award. And one of the probably best supporting one of the best supporting characters within the Destiny franchise. But I think like Destiny 2 right now in price, I think is like 20-30 bucks or something like that, so it's not too expensive. And then also you can get the chance to pick up the annual pass, so that's probably like another 15 or 20 bucks maybe. So technically, in all reality, yeah, it's kind of like you're spending the same amount on a brand new game. But with the annual pass, you're getting the three new seasons that dropped. You're getting the Forsaken DLC. You're getting and I think there was like at least one or two more. Oh, you're also getting Warmind, the Warmind DLC. You're getting all the previous DLCs. You're getting the three new season content. It's a lot of content, and each and every so far each and every DLC has had a decent length and storyline to it, with the large amount of lore and oh, and that's another thing. If you're one of those guys that that is huge into like a backstory, Destiny 2 I will say is the game for you. Destiny 2 has so much backstory with inside the game. It's unreal. Like it's absolutely insane. Destiny 2 has just been one of those games where it just has so much backstory to offer. We're talking about like there's lore coming from now. Okay, I'm a kind of jump to another topic. So as I'm still talking about the lore content, Destiny 2 has is now based on like in the way future. Everything is so more far advanced. People in this time era, people were able to people are able to wield a certain kind of power, and it's called light. It's called the light, and if they were able to hold this if they're able to hold, or not hold, but if they're able to wield the power of the light, which is from a from this big round AI, or big sphered AI called the Traveler, if they were able to wield it, then a thing was called, then there's these little machines that will come in, or if these little machines called ghosts, which will actually pop up here in about a brief second. The little thing right there beside my character, that right there, that's a ghost.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am
but back to what I was saying. So the thing that ended up sliding off first of his, excuse me again, guys, but the thing that ended up sliding off of his ship first, that was my ghost. So, and that one has been with the character that you would create in this one, or would had transferred over from Destiny 1 ever since from the beginning of Destiny 1. So yeah, that ghost has been with you every single step of the way, every little bit of content, of content, backstory, every mission, every up, every down. It's, yeah, like, it's been there every single step of the way. So then that kind of brings me back to the lore. So Guardians wield human, awoken, or exo, which is machine, which is basically robots. A ghost will go and revive them. If they were dead once, they will come back. The ghost would go to that person, and then they would revive them from the dead, which would then give them the power of the light. So, and then, if they, died again, they're basically immortal, in a kind of sort of sense. Like, they can die, but then they'll just get resurrected. The only way that they would stay dead, like, permanently after, being revived by a ghost, is if they shoot the ghost. Because once they kill the ghost, then there's no way of being brought back to life. So then, but yeah, Destiny 2 has just been a massive game. Yeah, it doesn't look like it from when you first play it, and then you're like, oh, this ended too quickly. When are they bringing more content out? There's always content. Even if it's simply just, if it's constantly, doing strikes, or doing a nightfall, which is a, or a nightfall, which is basically an upgraded version of the strike.
You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you.
But yeah, so literally, so yeah, or if it's, doing a story mission from the campaign version of it, and then
have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast.
but yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, everything is just everything has a story, has a background story to it. It doesn't matter if it's, you're only doing it for like 5-10 minutes, or 10-15 minutes. depending on what it is. Everything has a backstory. And then the easiest way to realize that it has a story, to it, is by going on to Bungie, and is by going on to Bungie, and there Bungie.net, and there's a tab on Bungie.net, and it's called Grimoire. And Grimoire is basically the lore cards, where it literally has you know, a backstory to each and every little bit of each and everything within this game, each and every character, each and every place, literally everything. Everything has a backstory to it. No matter what it is, it has a story to it. It has some kind of deeper meaning behind it. Every location that you visit, it's crazy. It literally is. Like, no matter what it is,
It's that falcon again.
it's gonna have,
Is it following us? Or are we following it?
like, it has a story. Like, every bit of piece has a story to it. So, like, it's one game. It's one of the most, at least in my opinion, it's probably by far one of the most outstanding games. One of the most outstanding games ever. And the one thing that I love about Destiny that I, you know, they incorporated since the very first one, they have emotes on it. So when you're out, you know, out in the social areas, when it comes to like the tower, or now since there's about, I think there's like two in this one here. There's two different social areas. They did one for the tower, and then they have a farm in this one, like a farm outpost, which I think is where we are headed to right now. But yeah, like, Destiny is, when Destiny did emotes, it kind of made the game, I mean, I would say, not really like say it brightened the game up, because, oh, we have, we have emotes now. Like, I mean, yeah, you can have emotes in a game, but it's not gonna, you know, be the social point of the, you know, the focal point of the game.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good guardian flying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait, where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That falcon, it belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis, the best pilot we've got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
But, yeah, so, I mean, to me, honestly, I'd say pick the game up, give it a try. Don't like it, go and return it. it's Destiny just has that kind of that you have to have the taste for it. You can't sit there just simply pick it up and be like, oh, I'ma like it, and the next thing you know, probably 2-3 missions later, you're like, I absolutely freaking hate it. I don't like how it plays. This game is crap. This game is shit, and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, I understand. People have I've known people that said that they loved Destiny as soon as it dropped, and when they played it, 2-3 missions later, they said they hated it, and then they turned it right back in. Like, they just didn't like the feel of the game. And I was like, one, you just have to have the certain taste to it. You can't sit there and say, I'ma like it, and then you turn it back in. That's not how it goes. But it is what it is, though.
I would contend other civilizations may be more precise in their naming.
So just for
Its functions can be controlled and
just for this series, I will leave the these cutscenes in. One, because it will kind of give y'all guys the understanding on what is going on. And yes, I have the subtitles on just in case if you guys don't hear it, you guys can read it.
reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have? I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
But let me see if it will put me down to the social area.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it...
Alright, so sweet, we are now in the new tower or social area. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this gameplay here of Destiny 2 Part 1. If y'all guys do want to see a Part 2 to this game, to this gameplay series, don't be afraid to smack that like button. Leave comments in the comment section down below. I would be more than happy to sit there and continue on this series to kind of take y'all guys on the Destiny journey. If y'all guys aren't really that big into playing it, which is understandable, and seeing someone else play it and kind of give you guys the, sort of the ins and outs of how this game works, I'm perfectly down with that. I am perfectly okay with doing something like that. I will do it for y'all guys. So, but in the meantime, guys, This is your boy SGX This is your boy SGX Blackman with the very first gameplay. So stay motivated, stay dedicated, and I will talk to y'all guys in the next one. Peace out.